got ourselves a video that's basically gonna summarize Umamusume for the Umamusume tourist, such as myself. I'm new here. I want to get into your series, but I don't know where to start. And we're starting off with Cinderella Gray, but there's obviously a lot of like missing information, right? This video right here from Mr. 3.14noodle, Pine Moodle. Everything you need to know before watching Cinderella Gray. Quick little video. Let's check it out.
Hey everyone, this will be a spoiler-free video.
That's good.
Audiences to understand the Umamusume Cinderella Gray anime
Umamusume!
and Ugly Cap better. So before we start, no, you do not need to watch the previous Umamusume Season 1, 2, 3, or the movie to understand the show.
And that's genius, bro. Marketing wise, like it's so hard to get people to start watching a show if you're like 7 seasons deep and you have to watch it in chronological order. To me, coming into this, it seems like every season or every different story arc is dedicated towards like a different character, right? And it's pretty easy. Horse racing, competition. And yeah, there's definitely going to be references here and there you're going to miss out on. But it's nice to be able to ease in a new people to come into the show without having to watch like 5 separate seasons and a movie, you know?
The Umamusume Cinderella series will mainly focus on Ugly Cap's individual career. So without further ado, let's jump into the video.
Man, the promo picture of Cinderella Gray, dude, I would have never guessed that she was this kind of personality, right? Because she's stupid. I'm sorry, bro. She literally has horse brain. I know she's a horse girl, but like the first episode we watched, she's genuinely so like simple that when I saw the cover pictures, it looked so epic and elite. I thought that she would be a very like tsundere, you know, cold queen of the like ice queen kind of, you know, a persona. Nope, not at all.
Let's jump into the video. Umamusume Pretty Derby is a Japanese mobile game developed by
One more time. One more time.
Umamusume Pretty Derby.
Bro said the English and Japanese. And I love it. No, I'm not making fun of it. I'm not. I'm just saying Pretty Derby, right? But like the Japanese pronunciation, Umamusume Pretty Derby. Let's go.
Pretty Derby is a Japanese mobile game developed by Sai Games, released on February 24th of 2021.
Okay.
The idea behind the game is to bring back famous racehorses from Japanese horse racing history.
Yeah, I hear that they're literal like real horses, right? The name Cinderella Gray, right? Or even like some of the other ones that we heard in the opening scene, right? All the opening reactions, every one of them is based off of real horse racing girls.
In the form
I don't know if they're girls, but real horses.
Of kawaii horse girls, which we call it Umamusume, within a simulation-style game for the fans outside of Asia.
Like Umamusume literally means horse daughter, does it not? Musume is daughter, right? Because like Musuko is son. And I'm gonna assume Uma is horse. So it's literally horse daughter.
Which we call it Umamusume within a simulation-style game. For the fans outside of Asia, you've probably never heard of this game till the announcement of the anime series. However, this game has been trending for years and reached 21 billion downloads by last year.
The success of Umamusume gacha revenue chart in JP is absolutely bonkers. I'm like, what the hell is this? People are wailing for these girls to run around the fucking horse track? That's crazy, bro. When's the global release coming? I want to play the game. I will literally check it out. I don't know if I will play for a long time, but I will definitely check it out when the global launch comes out.
Players will be playing the role of horse trainers, guiding their Umamusume as they train, compete in races, and ultimately aim to win the prestigious URA final to become a legendary Umamusume.
URA
After each
finals.
race, every Umamusume will be performing a winning live concert, similar to a real-life idols concert.
And this is the brilliance of Umamusume. Because it's not just a sports anime. Like here's the thing. You see horse girls and you're like, what's going on? They're running around. Is this and then you realize that, oh my god, there's like these hype, battle shonen-esque competition elements because it's like a sports anime. But on top of that, there's this idol theme. When the fuck are they training for these idol concerts? Like this is Oshinoko. But like, it's sports anime and an idol anime mixed into one together under the guise of horse girls racing. It's genius.
To celebrate their victory. All aspiring racers are enrolled at Tulisen Academy, where they train to compete in Japan's most competitive and elite.
There she is, Cinderella Gray right here, right? Oguri cap. Yeah, this outfit, the purple outfit, and the all opening reaction we did notice that a lot of these elite girls were in this purple outfit. In fact, in the beginning of episode 1, what do we see? We saw like a national level race, right? And there was like 3 girls who looked like extreme like Ojo-samas, elite of the elite, wearing this like purple uniform. She's still eating a lot, I see. Nice to see that.
Japan's most competitive and elite JRA races. However,
what? You see that? Hold up. Wait, you see that? It literally disappeared. She's still praying for the food. In a fraction of a second, the food disappeared.
Competitive and elite JRA races. However, not all Umamusume have the luck to be selected into the JRA program. Some began their careers in the less recognized NRA races, fighting for attention from the sidelines.
Oguri cap.
That is the beginning of Oguri Cap's story.
Let's go. The Great Hair Monster. She got a different title.
Throughout Japanese horse racing history, gray horses were often seen as a less competitive race. It was a common belief that gray horses were lack of speed and performances.
Yo, this is racist as fuck. What? Yeah, what color horse is fast then, huh? What's the logic between gray horses being bad, man?
To be taken seriously at any top national stage. However, in 1987, a gray horse that had dominated NRA local races broke that perception by continuing its winning streak after transitioning to the major JRA, which marked the beginning of Japan's gray-haired monster era.
Gray-haired monster era is crazy, bro. Like, this shit fucking like Mr. Olympia bodybuilding stages where Dorian Yates starts the era of the mass monster era. For the next decade or so, no longer are people aspiring to be the build of, you know, Arnold Schwarzenegger, you know, the thin waistline, the beach body, right? It's all like bubble gut fucking just steroid filled fucking Ronnie Coleman's and shit. Yo, this horse racing legacy is hype.
Era. On the late night of March 27, 1985, a tiny gray foal was born in Inaba Farm, Hokkaido.
Let's go.
Its mother is White Nalubi and its father is Dancing Cap, a retired American racehorse with 5 wins in mid-distance races across Italy and France.
Okay.
When the foal was born, it had a slight deformity on its right front hoof.
Yo, is this supposed to be the reference to the knee? Because Oguri Cap, her issue as a child was the knee, right? And the mom had to give her massages, but the knee ended up being one of the most like strengthened. Like, it must be a reference to that, right? It's gotta be.
Because of this, the farm staff had to hold it up just so it could nurse from its mother. Despite the challenge, the farm's owner never gave up on the foal, providing daily care and giving it a name, Hazulatsu, meaning healthy and full of spirit in Japanese. Hazulatsu was a weak and thin foal growing up. With little milk from his mother, he was often seen as too frail to ever make it as a racehorse.
Oh no.
Still, his appetite was so strong that he even ate the weeds growing around the farm.
There it is. The eating, right? The excessive hunger that she has in the anime.
Even when he had fevers or muscle pain, his appetite never shrank. By the time he turned 2, he had already grown to the size of any healthy horse. In October of 1986, Hazulatsu was transferred to Miyama Training Farm in Gifu Prefecture for 3 months of basic training. Even from a young age, Hazulatsu showed signs of being highly intelligent.
Well, something went wrong there, because in the anime, that's not the case at all. So far, the knee reference with the hoof, the extreme diet, yeah, all lines up. The intelligence part, I don't know about that.
But also quite stubborn. His personality attracted many horse buyers to come and see him. In the end of January of 1987, Hazulatsu was transferred to Kasamazu Racecourse and was officially registered under the name Oguri Cap, where he will start his NRA local races.
Cinderella Gray.
Umamusume Cinderella Gray is a spin-off manga series published in Weekly Shonen Jump, written and illustrated by Utsumi Tayo sensei.
Okay.
Sugiura Masafumi is the scriptwriter of the series.
The manga.
He also worked on the story of Umamusume Season 1 and 2, when Cygames first collaborated with Kuzumi Tayo.
So this started as a manga, and then it became a mobile game, and then it led to the anime adaptations?
Then sent him 2 manga volumes as references. At first, Kuzumi thought there would be a cute and cheerful series like Laid Back Camp or Encouragement of Climb, but
They were going for moe slice of life slow burn, huh? Nah, this shit turned into one of the most like hyped sports animes I've seen.
Climb. But it turns out Cygames sent over 2 combat action style mangas, Girls Under Panzer,
Yes!
Ribbon Warrior, and Hanebado.
Thank
That's why some
you. Yo. Is badminton that serious? Bro, what the hell is this aura? That's crazy, bro. What's going on? She got fucking Sung Jin-woo's shadow aura going on right now. Is badminton that serious? That's why I love sports anime, man. So many people overlook sports anime. And it baffles me because Battle Shonen is such a big genre, and all of the elements that you enjoy Battle Shonen exist in sports anime. It just happens people aren't trying to fucking kill each other, bro. They're just playing sports instead. That's why I grew up loving Battle Shonen and sports genre so much. It's just so hype. The factor is there, the emotional elements, right? It's like Senpai's last year for nationals. You got new rookies coming in. You know, it might be like a underdog story. You know, getting to the nationals, like story of sacrifice and tears and tragedy. But like a winner comes out at the end, and it's just beautiful. And Umamusume, it's already kind of like setting the stage for that.
Battle. That's why some scenes in the panel or the anime looks more dynamic and breathtaking.
Yo, that was literally from episode 1, right? This is straight up from episode 1. That is like the defining factor of why Umamusume, I think, is doing so well. Who knows what would have happened if it turned into a mobile show? But clearly you can see the insane success within domestic Japan because of the hype factor involved with these kind of like mangakas, right? The art style, right? That hype factor, I think, truly like aligns with what I want, and I'm so glad that it's well responded in Japan, and maybe for the global audience too. You never know, it might start becoming more and more well known.
And breathtaking. The story of Umamusume Cinderella Gray will mostly be historically accurate to Oguri Cap's career. However, there are many hidden Easter eggs and references throughout the series. I will make weekly YouTube shorts talking about every episode, so please stay in tune and subscribe to the channel. Umamusume Cinderella Gray will be a 2-course series around 24 episodes.
Woo!
So once again, thank you for watching the video. If you want to support me, please like, share, and subscribe.
Hype, bro. 2 cores, man. I love that shit. It's split core though, right? It's not a continuous 24 episodes, right? So it's fine. I mean, summer is already so packed anyways. We can definitely, you know, wait on that, but so hype, bro. We're definitely gonna check out more episodes. Umamusume literally was a show that I was planning to watch, but I just didn't know because I knew that it only really did well in Japan, and I thought that global audience wasn't really there. But the first episode and the opening reactions that I put out, I think it kind of did reach that audience, that star for the content. So I'm here to enjoy the ride. Thank you so much to Mr. Pie Noodle. Please go check out his video. Give it a like. Juice him up, guys. Juice him up. Go subscribe to his channel. Go check out his videos. And maybe we can also check out the shorts, you know, if you guys are interested in more Umamusume content. Bye-bye.